So Depth Pro from Apple just came out not too long ago, and they say they could predict the depth from your image using a single camera and estimate your focal length. So let's go ahead and test it out and see exactly how accurate it is. If you're new to my channel, I teach robotics and AI, so subscribe to learn more. So right here is the Depth Pro repo. It's called ML Depth Pro under Apple. But you could go ahead and check it out. They have a paper associated with it called the Depth Pro Sharp Monocular Metric Depth in less than a second. So you could look all into the details about it. I had a previous video that introduced it, but this video I'll be focusing on the test. They have some sample Python code here that you could test out. So let's go ahead and dive into the example. Okay, so in order to run your code, you want to set up a virtual environment. You want to make sure you have mini Conda installed. So go ahead and install that first and set up your environment variable paths. After you do that, you could go ahead and create your environment here using the conda create command. You're going to call it the Depth Pro and use Python version 3.9. Then once you do that, go ahead and activate it. And what you want to do is install all of the requirements that's in there from the TOML file. So go ahead and run that. And then afterwards, you want to get your pre-trained model using this command here, source get pretrained models.sh. And what this will do is it'll download your model into your checkpoints directory. So here's the code that I'm using. It's pretty simple. You have some imports here using pill and then the Depth Pro, doing some matplotlib. So here we have the core of the function right here is the depthpro.create model and transform, which will make our model right here. You do model.eval, and what we want to do is load in your picture. I just call my picture test2. And here I do the transform. This will give me a new image. And then from there, it's going to run the inference. This will give me my prediction. And then with my prediction, you could get two things. One is going to be the depth. And the second thing will be the focal length. So we're going to use the two results from there and then see how accurate that is. So here's my test setup. So I have a camera right here, my webcam. I actually measured the exact length. So this is actually 150 millimeters or about 5.9 inches. So this is the distance from here all the way to the chocolate. So here you can see this is the result of the depth map. And you can see that the Depth Pro actually measured it to be 0.72 meters, and it's about 28 inches. So it's actually pretty way off, and especially for this specific case. It's most likely that it wasn't really trained for this application, but so you, at least from this, you know that for every specific application, you probably need to retrain it, or you might want to find the exact application that this one is good for. So here I did some Depth Pro focal length estimation, and the result right here says 1,900, and this is in pixels. So we're going to go ahead and compare this with some of the other methods and see how far off this is, specifically using camera calibration. So we also tested out with the ArUco markers just for fun. We want to see how accurate the ArUco marker was in terms of calculating the depth. So here's my setup, is pretty much the same. And from the ArUco markers, using the solve PNP, we were able to get 0.146 meters, which is 5.7. So you can see it's much closer. And one thing to note is that the camera frame, we don't quite know where it is. So there's some possible errors around there, but at least we know that relatively speaking, it's much closer using the ArUco markers. So here is our camera matrix results using camera calibration, and you can see that we get about 1,432 for the focal length. Now, if we compare the differences, you can see that with focal length, we're looking at about 32% error for the Depth Pro error. And if we're looking at the depth, we see about 380% error. So we're looking at 0.7 meters versus the ground truth, which is 0.15. So there's some ways to go if you want to use this right off the shelf. Like I said before, find the application that gives you an accurate depth, do your due diligence, and see if the numbers is actually accurate for your application. So if you found this video helpful, give a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.